Hey everyone, welcome to Simblethings, a channel where I talk about living with C-PTSD, mental health issues and everything that goes along with that. So today I want to ramble on about, sometimes when you read something in a book or a show or something, it's just a bit too real. So I was sat on the sofa thinking about what I was going to do tonight for a video, and I was kind of in that, I got that feeling of when you're just not sure about it, when you just feel like it's pointless and there's no bother, there's no point in making a video and all this other like silly stuff like that. And then I watched this potato jet video, and he's got like quite a successful channel and whatever and gets like millions of views and stuff. But there he was just like talking about some of the same stuff, and I was like, oh, for real. And it was kind of cool actually, like the fact that he was talking about it and just a lot of these same kind of feelings that you get, no matter like whether you're quite a successful person or making videos or not, right? But just like he was talking about this thing, you make this effort and you feel like the effort's pointless, which even if it isn't, it isn't, but it still can feel like that. Sometimes you like see a film or read a book and there's something that's like too real. So there's this quote from the start of like a H.P. Lovecraft story, and it just starts off, "Unhappy is he to whom the memories of childhood bring only fear and sadness." And you're like, oh, that's a bit too real, isn't it? And I've had this in my like book, like a notebook with different ideas in, and it was actually number 17 that I wrote down. But I still not got round to doing it because it was one of those things where, again, you're not sure how to talk about it, what to talk about it, or whether there's any point to it, or whether it's going to be a good video, or whether we're in the mood for it that day, and all these other things. And there's like that catharsis and that cathartic feeling you get from like some kind of art, literature, whatever, that resonates with you. It's like a really powerful feeling, but sometimes it can just be like, oh, do you really have to though? right now, do you have to? Like that opening quote as well. The short story itself is called Outsider or The Outsider. I can't tell with my notes. But yeah, unhappy is he to whom the memories of childhood bring only fear and sadness. And it's like, well, obviously, if all your memories of childhood are all fear and sadness, you're gonna be unhappy, aren't you? Like, it's like, screw you, H.P. Lovecraft. I mean, for many other reasons as well as, but like doubly so for that. Like sometimes I go back and forward on whether watching things like that you feel catharsis with is like the best thing, because sometimes it can just be like almost you can focus too much on that, and in some ways it can like drag you down and keep you in like not the most functional mindset, you could say, or that it can help you be in not the best frame of mind maybe. But then sometimes it can feel really good, right? It can feel like you have that bit of understanding and you just resonate with something else, like outside of you, but with something that feels very important and real to you. So I go back and forth of like, I guess like with everything, you've got to find some kind of balance. And it's like, are you seeking out this particular stuff to find catharsis, to just get that feeling of understanding because you just can't get it anywhere else? Oh, there's something there actually. Hang on, let's think about that thought a bit more. Like, is that when it's bad to watch or consume too much of that kind of material? Is it bad when you're doing it just to get that feeling of being understood because you don't have it in any other situation? Well, it makes some sense. Definitely makes some sense to me. Yeah, I guess like anything, you probably know. Like, here's the thing with all this stuff. Like, at the heart of it, you probably know. It's just whether you consciously know day to day, and it's whether you're consciously prepared to focus and query through some of these ideas. Obviously, if you have like some kind of therapist, counselor to go through that with you, that's really cool. But let's just talk about us and our ideas and how we kind of process things in our brain. You have to be prepared to, like, you know, be that kind of honest and be that kind of querying way with yourself, to just really dig into the idea and see whether it's being like functional and okay for you or not. So yeah, that's another bit of ramble. I'll put a link to the potato jet video in the description below. It's actually more about gear than other stuff, but there's bits of that in there as well. But I'll put a link up to it anyway in case you're curious. And I would say thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate watching, likes, comments, subscribes, all that kind of stuff. And until next time, remember to be okay with who you are, and remember there is always help out there. Don't be afraid to reach out. I'll put a link to the C-PTSD Foundation in the description below. And until next time, peace.